Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine. Children, as we have discussed yesterday, message writing. Today we are going to start our new topic, that is notice writing. Notice, as you all know, we used to give, and it is used to give by the authorities. Okay children? So today's topic is notice writing. Today we are going to discuss on that. So children, let's start. Children, today our topic is notice writing, and as we have done this topic in our previous classes also, online classes and video classes, today children, the same topic we will going to discuss today, because this is the topic that always come in your exams. So children, first of all, we should know what is notice. So notice is a piece of information, written information for any event or any program that you used to give to the public. So children, notice is a piece of information, written information about any event and any happening which is going to happen. So children, this is called notice, and we are going to discuss today how we can write notice writing, children. So children, let's start. Children, as you all know, we are going to start today revision of notice writing, and this is very important. I would like to say that this type of the writing always comes in our exams. So children, that is why we are revising this topic once again. First of all, we should know what is notice. Notice is a piece of information, written information about any event and happenings. So children, for what purpose we are used to write notice, that we are going to discuss first. Then we will discuss format of notice writing and what are the features of notice writing. So first of all children, we will discuss about why we are writing notice and for which purpose we are supposed to write notice. So now children, first of all, a notice may be written, a notice may be written to give information about first thing, a sports event, second, a cultural event, and next thing, that is change in rules and regulation. Change in rules and regulations. So children, this is very, very important for us, why we are writing notice. First of all, any information, as I have already told you that this is a piece of information which is written in the formal way, and we used to give the information about any event and happenings. Now, which type of the event? Like a sports day, culture event, change in rules and regulation. If you want to give a notice to the person or the group of your society or anyone where we are working there in any company, so the authority should publish a notice about change in rules and regulation. So these the purpose for which we are writing notice. Now the fourth one, a meeting. If we are arranging meeting, like we are arranging PTMs, okay, so personal talk with parents, teacher and parent talk, so the PTM is there. So the teacher or the school will give you a notice about the timing, place, and at which topic we are going to discuss today. So that information you can get from the notice. So notice as you are getting from your school at every event. Now number 5 is an arranged visit by an eminent person. Eminent person. So children, this is very important that you are getting a notice about an eminent person. Suppose because we are studying in Army Public School, we can see many times brigadiers are coming or visiting our schools, and many officers visiting our school. So that time you will get information about that from notice. The authority will give you notice about that. Some restriction will be followed for the visit. So these type of the notice, suppose in our city Varanasi, the Prime Minister used to visit our place very frequently. So that time District Magistrate has to publish one notice about the visit of Prime Minister. So this notice, the public will see this and follow the rules accordingly. So that is why these piece of information is given by the notice. Now we are moving to the 6th number, that is declaration of holiday. Declaration of holidays. Yes children, this is really we need it, and always we want holidays. So from this notice you will get information about the holidays. When your winter vacation will be started, teacher will give you information, school will give you information about that. So children, always remember these type of the information only and only you will get formally by the authority, and who is the superior from you, he or she is supposed to give notice about anything. So children, now we are moving to the 7th number, that is the birth and marriage. Birth and marriage. So this is also a very important notice that public should know that birth of any child is happened in our family or in our extended family, and the marriage. Marriage is also a very important ceremony. So for this ceremony, the public, the notice will be given for the date and time and everything. So that type of the information you will get only and only from the notice. So children, in English grammar, notice writing having a format, and we should follow the format because this is necessary whenever you are writing an exam. So children, first we have already done that which purpose we use to write notices. Now notice may be written to give information about a sports event, culture event, change in rules and regulation, a meeting, an arranged visit by an eminent person, declaration of holidays, birth and marriage. So children, these are the purpose of writing notice. Now children, we are moving to the next point. That point is guidelines for writing notice. Now children, we are going to discuss about the guidelines of writing notice. Guidelines for writing notices. Okay children, so that we are going to follow children. So what are the guidelines that we are going to discuss? So first guideline, this is very important for you, that whenever you are writing a notice, you will draw a rectangular box first. Your notice must be written in box. So children, first and foremost, a notice is written within a box. So children, whenever we are writing notice, we must draw a box and then you will write inside notice. A notice is written within a box. First guideline. Now the second one. The word notice. The word notice written in block letter. Because we are discussing over here notice. So, one thing I would like to tell you whenever you are writing an exam, so this you always and always remember. This notice will be written must be written in block letters or capital letters. N capital, O capital, there is no need to write O small. So always start and end with capital letter. All the letters of NOTICE must be written in capital letter. So children, this is very important for you. Now written in block letter, date, time of the organization, date, time, name of the organization is clearly mentioned on the top. Mentioned on the top, children. So after drawing a box, you will mention notice in a block letter, and after that you will mention date and time, left and right corner, and name of the organization. Okay, so who is issuing? The name of that institution must be mentioned over there. So this is very important, children. Now, third number, details regarding when, where, why, about the event, is given in brief and concise way. So children, after writing date, time, everything we have done, and after that, what is necessary to write in notice? That is details regarding when, where, why. If suppose I am writing a notice about parent-teachers meeting, so we should mention first notice and then school name, and after that we are moving to the date and time, and day and the date and the time, name of the organization we have done, details regarding when and where and why. Why we are organizing this PTM? What is the purpose of organizing PTM? If we are organizing for results, so we should mention in that PTM for half yearly result or PTM for any conversation that we can discuss any topic on that, child's improvement and progress. So these type of the topic we will mention. So why we are organizing this PTM. And after that, time. Time is very important, because if we will arrange one PTM, so we should mention in the notice the timing. Timing is very important. When we are going to start and when this section wise PTM will be end. Okay children. So time, if we are going to start our PTM at 8 o'clock in the morning, so we will mention in the notice 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock, 2 hours. Now after that, where? Venue we must mention in notice, otherwise your notice is not going to complete. And the people, those who are reading your notice, they are not able to understand what is the place where they have to gather. So these things are very important whenever you are giving information to others. Why you are publishing notice? Because you are giving information, the correct information about any event and happening. So these events you have to mention all the details in the notice, otherwise the people get confused and they will not follow your whatever you want to. So children, now we are moving to the next point, that is number 4. A notice is written. A notice is written in a formal way, in a formal style, and words like I and we should be avoided. Should be avoided, children. So, because you are not writing notice personally. Okay? So, I and we should be avoided. A notice is written in a formal style. Don't write a notice like a paragraph. Don't write this notice as a informal letter that you are explaining all the things. No, there is no need to explain anything. You just give the information about the event, what you are going to organize, only the event purpose and event venue and time must be mentioned. Leave all the writings. Only this much your writing must be in your notice writing. So children, this is different type of writing. We have discussed yesterday message writing, and in that writing we have learned that we should convey the other's message to next person, or my message to next person whom I want to convey. So message we have discussed. It was also having a different type of format, and in a very short and concise way we have done. Now today is a different topic, notice writing. Notice, it's also having a different type of the format, and that if we will see the difference between the notice writing and the message writing, it's a vast difference, because notice writings is only and only should be written in the formal way, and message writing we have done in the informal way. Whatever the father and the mother has conveyed, we are conveying. But notice is not like that. Notice is always having a issuing authority and the organization, those who are issuing this. And after that we will discuss that how we will end the notice with the issuing authority. Designation must be mentioned. So now here you can see that I and we should be avoided. So that you always keep in your mind whenever you are writing notice. Now it is usually written in the third person. It is usually written in the third person, children. Okay? So now fifth one, the name and designation. Name and designation of issuing authority at the end is mentioned. At the end. So this is very important, children. Whenever we are issuing any notice, institution name must be there at the top, and after that issuing authority. Suppose if the principal is issuing some notice about any result or anything, any annual function or sports day, so principal Army Public School, the authority and designation is principal. So that is why it is very important that whenever you are writing notice, so you must mention authority and issuing authority name. Now children, we are going to discuss about the format. Format of writing notice. So, because each and every writings having different type of format, as we have seen, because we have discussed in our video classes and on our online classes many type of writings, and as we have seen that we are having different type of format. Now we are talking about the format of notice writing. Now first of all, we should draw a box. In that box we will write notice. First of all, we should mention name of institution, whatever the institution or organization is there. So first, name of organization. Okay children, and after that we will mention here notice. Notice, as we have discussed, that we will write in capital letter. So name of the institution you can write in capital letter, and after that notice, NOTICE, you will mention in the capital letter. Now after that we will write date. Date, after notice, date must be mentioned at the left corner. 22nd January 2021. Okay, so date must be there, and after that we will mention topic, or you can say the heading of the notice. So if the heading is parent teachers meeting, so you can mention over here parent teachers meeting. So I am writing in block letter, you can write. Start with your letter with capital letter, and then you can write in the small letter. But notice must be written in the capital letter. So here you can see topic I have given. Now main body of the notice that we are going to write. So here if we are organizing content of PTM, so we will write, this is to the school is organizing a PTM or parent teachers meeting regarding half yearly examination result. Regarding result of, you can write result of half yearly examination, venue or timing you can write timing 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. venue assembly area. Okay, assembly area. Now because we don't have much space, so we just increase our space. Now we will write venue we have mentioned, date we have mentioned, venue. Now after that we will write signature. Who is issuing this notice? Now signature must be there. Now name of designation. Name of designation. Okay, name of designation. Now here, because the principal is issuing, so that is why signature must be there, and here principal, you will write principal, and here the name of the principal will be there. So this format we will be follow in our notice writing. Tomorrow we will be continuing the same topic. We will solve some notice writing. I'll give you some question, and after that we will solve questions on the basis of notice writing. So children, till then, bye bye and take care.